Soul Eternity.
Yeah. We all go through a lot of struggles and problems throughout our lives. A lot of pain that we'd rather not go through. But once you understand that the pain is a beautiful pain.
You know, we're here in Agenda, Long Beach right now. Y'all introduce yourselves, let us know what company you represent.
Terry Kenny, I represent Fly Society. This is my man Manny.
What does something like Agenda do for your brand?
Man, it helps us out a lot because for one, Agenda's growing, and people that come to Agenda is really the ones that we want to connect with, the up and coming, the kids that know what's going on, and it's just up on their fashion. You know, so it's a win-win situation for us.
What made you want to start this brand? What do you feel like is the image you try to get across?
Really, the image is just like skateboard, music, fashion, everything I grew up off of. You know, through skateboarding, I was able to learn how to have a style, listen to a certain class of music, and just, you know, at the same time have fun with it. So that's just what it is. It's representation of all three.
Yeah. He said, you know, culture, lifestyle.
Did you feel that when you started skateboarding that there weren't a lot of brands that represented what you felt you were as a skateboarder?
I'm gonna be honest, yeah, it was on the internet because I grew up on Vans and Baker, so it was like, it was, you know, Vans, of course, wasn't couture to what I grew up off of, and Baker was, you know, same as Hessian, which is the natural term for it. So, yeah, I'm psyched that I get to really bring an element that suits me and what I adapt to what was raised on me. But it's, to them brands, I respect them as well for giving me a shot and allowing me to have, like I said, a sense of different style and a different culture, you know.
Do you feel the brand is, do you want it just for skateboarders, or is it open for anybody?
I want it for everybody. Like I said, if you're in the music, if you're in the fashion, if you're in the skating, if it speaks to them three elements mainly, you know what I mean? And definitely, you know, but for the most part, I tell anybody, the clothes, you make the clothes what they are. You know, the name is Fly Society, but it ain't flying until you put it on, you know? So it's how you rep it and how you wear it.
And something like this, there's so many different brands and things. How do you stand out? How do you market yourself to these buyers?
The best thing I can say is being yourself. I learned with being myself, that's what enabled me to have a brand. That's what enabled me to skate and have a different culture and have someone look up to me, is because I stayed true to who I was. So I feel like with anybody coming up, man, you will always win with being yourself. You know, and now that's longevity. I look at Michael Jordan, that's why he's who he is. He always stayed Michael Jordan, no matter how much money he made, no matter how good he got, you gotta stay couture to who you are. So that's the best advice I can give anybody that's coming up.
Do you think that's important to, you know, stick with your, I guess, your niche? Because I know as you get bigger, it'd be easy to want to, oh, well, this brand got popular doing this, why don't we try that?
Yeah, true. But that's what I'm saying. You know, some people are doing it for, but I know for me, and for what we're trying to do, I want to show kids that where I come from, which is Long Beach, California, I'm psyched that this is what enabled me to be who I am. I never lost the sense of who I was. Skateboarding was just something that I picked up and I loved, and it helped me travel. But I always stayed the same person. So it's like, that's the message with Fly Society as well, man. Just stay you. And be cool, make fly stuff, have a good time, have a sense of style. But that don't mean you gotta step out who you are. Don't feel like you got to, you know?
So where can we check it out? Like if I want to buy something, where do I go online?
You go to Fly Society online, you go to Karmaloop.com, you can go to DTLR and Zoomies, Active, you know, PacSun, Tilly's, so forth, and we're blessed, man.
Just go outside of your house or turn on your computer pretty much?
Hey, that's the way this world works, man. You go on your iPhone. Order it off your iPhone.
I appreciate it, man.
Much love.
Trying to find a lifeline, it's overwhelming, so sometimes at night I find comfort when I look up at the night sky. In my younger days I used to get nervous, but being close to death often helps you find purpose. Honestly, I shouldn't be breathing, but I trust that God has saved me for a reason. From car accidents